Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing Minnesota Twins franchise here in Mama's Basement. We got year 3, games 61 through 63 coming up. We are 4-1 so far in the month of June, coming off a 9-0 loss to the San Francisco Giants, and we've got a 3-game series on the road, at home, against the Kansas City Royals. And we start off with the first game at game number 61. We're 34-26. The Royals come in at 26-33. Their batting order will be Gerard Dyson, Lorenzo Cain, Hosmer, Calhoun, Perez, Gordon, Christian Colon, Danny Espinosa at short, and Whit Merrifield at second base. They are third in the American League in stolen bases with 45 on the season. Ian Kennedy gets the start for the Royals. He's 3-5, a 4.38 ERA, and this will be start number 12 for him. We will send the batting order of Byron Buxton, Eduardo Nunez, Eddie Rosario, Miguel Sano, Luis Valbuena, Mesoraco, Kenys Vargas, Jorge Polanco, and Jace Peterson out to face Ian Kennedy. And Kyle Gibson will take the ball, making his 13th start of the year, an ERA just barely under 3, 75 and a third innings, only giving up 56 hits in those 75 innings, having a very fantastic year, probably deserves to be an all-star. And here is Jace Peterson now, stepping into the batter's box in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. The delivery from Ian Kennedy, and Peterson gets some pretty good wood on this one, driving it to the opposite field, but Alex Gordon is there to make the catch and retire the side for the Royals. At the end of 3, no score from target field. We go to the 4th. Alex Gordon stepping in. He's batting .293 on the year, with runners on first and second with 2 outs, and Alex Gordon's going to fly this one into left center. Eddie Rosario is tracking it back at the warning track and has room to chase it down. And that will get the Twins out of the inning, still tied at 0-0 with a runner on first, and Eduardo Nunez lays down the bunt. Here comes the throw from Christian Colon, and it is going to one-hop into the stands. An error on the play, and that'll leave us runners at second and third, with Eddie Rosario at the plate and nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. And Eddie Rosario lines this one into the gap. Both runs are going to come in to score, and Eddie Rosario is going to stand up with a double and drive in the game's first 2 runs for the Twins. 12th double of the year for Eddie Rosario. And here is Miguel Sano now with Eddie Rosario at second. Sano, ground ball to the right side. Merrifield throws it away. And that one bounces off the sidelines there. And Rosario comes in to score. Another error on the inning for the Royals, and it's 4-0 Minnesota. We jump ahead to the 7th inning. Arodys Vizcaíno coming in, making his 25th appearance of the year, with runners on first and second and 2 outs. And he's facing Whit Merrifield, who delivers a base hit into right field. Here comes the throw from right. The runner coming in is going to cross the plate. That is, I believe, Salvador Perez lumbering down the third baseline, and he will score the throw not anywhere near home plate. It's 4-1 as we go to the 8th inning. Shane Ashley coming in for the Twins. He has struggled for us since we acquired him from the Braves, and he's going to get a chance here with a runner on first and 2 outs and a 3-run lead. 0-2 count, and Salvador Perez is frozen. I don't know what he's complaining about. That was right down the middle. It's 4-1, Twins with the lead. We go on to hold on for a win of that count. And we lead the season series against the Royals 5-2. We have an 8.5 game lead over them in the American League Central standings, and we are 6.5 games ahead of the Detroit Tigers as we move 1 win away from a 10 games over 500 mark. So we had game number 62. After this game, there will only be 100 left. The Royals send out Gerard Dyson, Lorenzo Cain, Hosmer, Calhoun, Perez, Gordon, Christian Colon, Danny Espinosa, and Whit Merrifield, the same order that they sent out yesterday in game number 1 of this series. Andrew Heaney will get the start, a 2.14 ERA and a 0.95 whip. Very good whip for Andrew Heaney, and he is 5-2. 55 strikeouts to 10 walks. And we will send up Byron Buxton, Eddie Rosario, Valbuena, Sano, Vargas, Mesoraco, Jorge Polanco. Robbie Grossman will get the start in left field, and Jace Peterson will be at second base. And we have scored 225 runs on the year, good enough for 11th in the American League. Alex Meyer will get the start. He's 4-4, a 2.81 ERA, 68 strikeouts, and 9 walks on the year for Alex Meyer. We get this one started in the second. Devin Mesoraco batting .230 with 5 home runs and 11 RBIs. You see his home and road splits there with 1 out and nobody on. And Devin Mesoraco turns on that one, driving it deep to left field, and that one is gone. A solo home run for Devin Mesoraco, and that is home run number 6 for the catcher we picked up in a trade with the Cincinnati Reds. Eddie Rosario now with the bases loaded and 2 outs and a 2-0 count. Andrew Haney still on the hill. Rosario is pretty good against left-handed pitching, and he draws the walk, and that will bring a run in to score and elicit a visit from the pitching coach. At the end of the second inning, the Twins lead 2-0. We go to the fourth. Salvador Perez, .221 batter with 6 home runs, 20 driven in. 2 outs, runners on first and second, 1-1 delivery from Meyer, and this one's driven deep to right field, could be back at the wall, and it is going to be over the wall and into the flower bed. It comes back onto the field of play, but that is a 3-run home run for Salvador Perez, and that flips the game upside down. The Royals lead 3-2 now in the middle of the fourth. Skip ahead to inning number 5. Miguel Sano 0 for 2 on the day with 2 groundouts. He's got 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in, and he's going to ground this one right back up the middle. Runner heading around third is going to come in, and here comes the throw. It is going to be not in time as the relay is made, and we're all tied up at 3 here in the 5th. Devin Mesoraco again with the bases loaded and 1 out. Mesoraco's going to deliver this one into left center field. Here comes the throw from Alex Gordon, and it is offline. And the Twins lead 5-3, 3rd run of the inning for Minnesota, and we go on to win by a score of 6-3, and we lead the season series 6-2, so we are 10 games above the 500 mark. Devin Mesoraco 2 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Eddie Rosario 2 for 4 with an RBI as well. And we head into the 3rd and final game of this series. Game number 63. After today, there will be less than 100 games left to go on the season. Alex Wood making start number 13, a 3.12 ERA. And Mike Minor will go for the Royals. He is 4-3 with a 2.73 ERA in 82 1/3 innings, 70 strikeouts to 14 walks. We get things started in inning number 2. Kenice Vargas batting .308 with 5 home runs, 20 RBIs will step in with nobody on and nobody out. And Vargas sends this one deep to right field. That one is going to be gone if it stays to the right. It does. And Kenice Vargas puts the Twins on the board for the first time in the game, 1-0. Emilio Bonifacio now, .341, no home runs, 10 RBIs. 1-1 delivery, and Bonifacio drives this one deep to left field. And that one gets out as well. Sorry, that was right field. It looked like it was going to left in that view. But Emilio Bonifacio's first home run of the year puts the Twins up 2-0. As we head to the 4th inning, Twins looking for the 3-game sweep. That would be their second 3-game sweep of the month of June as they swept the Indians on the road to start out this month. This one hit to the right side. Jace Peterson playing deep in the right field gap. That is a position that we slow-pitch softballers like to call rover. And here is Eric Hosmer now, representing the go-ahead run in the top of the 6th. The delivery from Alex Wood right down the middle of the strike zone. Hosmer freezes, and he goes down looking to end the inning. And the Twins maintain a 2-0 lead on 10 hits. And the Royals, no runs on 3 hits and an error. Here is Arodys Vizcaino once again. And he will face Salvador Perez with a runner on second and nobody out in the top of the 7th inning. A 1-2 count. Vizcaino with the delivery. It's grounded to the right side through the hole. Here comes the throw from Nunez, and it is not going to be in time. The Royals score, and it is now 2-1. And we bring on Trevor May. And he will face Whit Merrifield with 2 outs in the inning and runners on first and second and a 2-1 count. Here's the delivery. And Merrifield bounces it right up the middle for a base hit. 1 run will come in to score. And that ties the game up at 2 in the 7th inning. On to the 8th now. Brent Honeywell on for the Royals, making his 17th appearance of the year, 4.28 ERA. And Jace Peterson will step to the plate. He's had a good day, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. He's got runners on second and third with 1 out in the bottom of the inning, trying to give the Twins the lead, and he delivers a base hit to left. One runner will score, another one will round third and then head back. And it's 3-2 on Jace Peterson's RBI single. We got runners on the corners now with 1 out here in the 8th. Honeywell still pitching. Byron Buxton at the plate, and Byron Buxton grounds it to the left side. It is dropped there. The play on to first is still made, but he was trying, obviously, to turn 2 and end the inning. It doesn't get done, and a run comes in to score. We head to the 9th. Kevin Segrist on, looking for save number 21, and he's got an ERA of 2.00. He is number 3 in the American League in saves, behind the Yankees, Robert Martinez, and the Rangers, Sam Dyson. And those 3 teams there, the Yankees, Rangers, and Twins, are your division leaders in the American League. With 2 outs, nobody on, Whit Merrifield at the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Kenny Vargas bobbles it, but picks it up in plenty of time to step on the bag. And the Twins get the win, and they get a 3-game sweep here at home against the Kansas City Royals. And we are doing very well head-to-head against teams in our division, and that would account for our 7.5 game lead over the second-place Detroit Tigers. We sit at 37-26 at the end of this series. The Tigers are 29-33. Trevor May gets the win in this one. Segrist picks up save number 21, and Brent Honeywell is saddled with the loss. Let's take a look at the American League standings. In the East, the Yankees, 3.5 games over the Rays, 4.5 over the Red Sox, 5.5 over the Jays. You already saw the Central standings. We're up 8 games now over the Tigers. And in the West, the Rangers, 6 games over the Angels, 12 over the A's, who have dropped, and the Astros are 12.5 back. Over in the National League, the Nationals and the Phillies are now tied. Both teams are 39-24. The Mets, 7.5 back. The Cubs continue to climb. They're only 2 games behind the Pirates, who lead the Cards by a half a game. The Dodgers by 1.5 over the Giants in the West, and the Rockies are 3.5 back. And that is Minnesota Twins Franchise Episode 127. Games 61 through 63. Next up, we got a home series with the Arizona Diamondbacks here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.